So a lot of you guys have been asking in the comments, Fry, why don't you cover early access titles anymore? Why don't you shit on all of these fucking developers who are out here shilling these garbage products and trying to make a quick buck? Where's the Big Fry that I frickin' remember, okay? Where is he? Stop frickin' shilling for Insurgency Sandstorm, Big Fry. Start talking about the real issues. Where are your early access videos? And if you guys want the absolute truth, there's not a lot going on in the scene right now for early access shooters. A lot of my early access games I covered are FPS based because FPS is what I do. So when I jump into early access games that are shit, I can actually talk about it and give you guys real examples. If I'm covering early access games that are RTS, and I'm sitting here being like, nah, this doesn't feel right, I'm not an RTS player, so it's not coming from a genuine place. In terms of FPS in early access, there's not a lot going on. A lot of the developers that I'm seeing that are being really scummy are being deleted from Steam. This is a good thing. As much as it hurts my channel to not do early access games, and trust me, I've spoken about this with my channel network's analytics department about what fucking videos do the best on my channel, and the consensus always comes up: early access titles are what people watch the most. And I get that's why a lot of you guys are here, and I'm always going to be on the lookout and on the prowl for shitty scumbag developers. But in terms of early access content, Steam is actually stepping up and doing an okay job of getting rid of some of the shit disturbers on that marketplace. And we said years ago that once Steam starts actually doing their job, videos like that on my channel are going to be very minimal. And that's a good thing from a consumer standpoint. I know a lot of people find them entertaining, and I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm glad you guys have stuck around and watched the videos. But when it comes to consumer advocacy, I'd say that we're actually fucking winning. Is that in part to me? Maybe. I would doubt it, because I'm more of an asshole than all of these other guys who are out here covering the shit. You have the Steam Sentinels who are doing they're doing God's work. You have guys like Sid Alpha who talk about the stuff in Patty Jack. I'm not as diplomatic as those guys are. Sid Alpha comes correct. He comes with a script. He comes written. He comes straight up. I just tell the developers to go fuck themselves. I'm like the Hyde to his Jekyll. And I think that it's definitely two different types of content. But I'm always going to be on the lookout for indie developers who are trying to scam the system, AAA developers, publishers trying to just get one over on the consumer. I'm always going to be about consumer advocacy. I know you guys want to see me shit on some terrible games, but to be honest, there isn't really a lot out right now. I've kind of kept a close eye. There's a couple of games coming up that I really want to talk about, but once they release, then yeah, we'll jump in and see what's what. Until that happens, my hands are kind of tied. So I know you guys have been looking for early access. Once they drop, and once I can get my hands on them, yeah, those videos are going to show up. But to be honest, I gotta give it to Steam for at least doing something. So for now, I want to focus on what's going to be going on next year on the channel. I got videos coming out about Division 2 here soon I want to talk to you guys about. I am excited for a few things that are going to be going on, even though my favorite genre, the tactical shooter genre, is kind of in a downward spiral at this point. I want to still give you guys the best content possible. Once Dead Matter comes out, you guys are going to get a lot of gameplay on that, and I hope that we can have a good time with the people that I know are in the background ready to play it. I think that's going to be awesome. There's a lot of stuff coming with Insurgency. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming with Ready or Not. Once we find out what Ready or Not is, there's going to be a lot of content. Early access, to me, I'm not putting it on the back burner. I think it's putting itself on the back burner because nothing is really worth talking about. There's, like I said, there's a couple of games. I'm waiting for Rogue Heist to come out. If you guys don't know what that is, maybe take a look. I'm waiting to see how that game's going to turn out. There's a couple of other games that were supposed to launch like 6 months ago, and I've been keeping a close eye, just stalking in the shadows, waiting for it, waiting to see what their pricing model was going to be, and then they never came out. So I would say right now, we're kind of winning. And that's something that I think we should all be kind of proud of. If there are any games coming out in 2019 or maybe at the end of 2018 that you guys want me to talk about, we will definitely talk about them. Leave them in the comments below. I have a couple of videos coming out here in the next little while. Shout out to Bethesda. They gave me a Fallout 76 key, so we're going to be jumping into that. I want to talk about the Overkill's Walking Dead game. Yeah, I got a lot of shit cooking. All right, I appreciate you guys watching, sticking with me. To those who are here for the early access videos, stick around. They're going to be here. Once a developer slips up, we're going to be right there to just fuck their day up. All right, thank you guys for watching. My name is Big Fry, and I'll see you on the next one.